should we start? I think the moment that I called you, right?
Yeah, you can start
Yes.
there.
Yeah, okay. So I was in a hotel during the pandemic, right? I told you about it. And then after a while, I was
I was
like,
there. I told you about it.
yeah, on the phone, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so sorry. So I was calling Kimberley.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, I stayed in a hotel. I had a lot of experience, like the way it looked, the way I felt, but there was some element that I missed. So I called you up and I said, okay, maybe we should do something with scent because that was the only element that I didn't find there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so then
No,
I
but
called
yeah.
her up. And then I felt like Kimberly was the person that I had to call because she's also she loves scents and stuff like that. So,
I do.
yeah. And then your reaction was,
I was excited. Yeah, so you called me.
mm-hmm.
I was like, I mean, we were talking a lot about doing something together
Yeah.
because you're as a fashion designer, me a music artist.
Yeah.
We worked on several projects together, but we never did a real collaboration of just
Yeah.
the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when you came with the idea to maybe start, like, maybe we can start a candle business or we can make our own candle.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, let's
Yeah.
go. And then the pandemic hit, so
Yeah.
we had time.
We had a lot of time to think it through and make little steps how we want to achieve the part of the product.
Yes.
And that was nice because we took our time and was a valuable time because you have to think about how you wanna start.
Yes.
Where
how
do you
wanna
start?
Where do you start and
Yeah.
how are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
And what do we want to sell?
Yes.
Of course. And yeah, where do we want to make a difference as female entrepreneurs?
Yeah.
Because we are female.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
are.
identify as.
And we are creative, so
Yes.
our heads are everywhere, thinking about music, fashion, but those two worlds are gonna combine now in this project.
Yeah.
So it was very excited to start this. Yeah.
Because at heart we're still creative, so
Mhm.
to be able to put that in a product
Mhm.
and in a scent that is ours.
Yes.
Level 29, by the way. Shameless plug, but it's the level 29 journey. Level 29 scent.
Yeah, but
Get yours now.
okay.
Hey,
But it had to be a physical thing,
Mm.
right? So a product that you can hold and buy, and
Yeah.
because music is like in the air, fashion is also something in the air. You have
It's
to
so
think about an
subjective.
art,
It's,
an
it's,
art form.
yes, and it's not everybody's cup of tea, of course.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people who are in this business, in the luxury scents or
Yeah.
interior perfume, are female entrepreneurs. I think so. There are not a lot of men who do this,
Mm. I never thought about it.
but I do think it's
Yeah.
more females.
Yeah.
So how do we stand out? How,
Yes.
that's the most we talked about. Like, how are
Yeah.
we gonna do things different than the standard now?
Yeah.
So, not to be like in a competitive way with other females, because we
That's
just
not our thing.
no, that's not our
No.
thing. You can do you and win, and we can cheer for you,
You can-
while we
yes,
do
support.
our thing. Yes. So,
Always.
but still, we didn't want to do the same thing that we've seen all over again. So
Mhm.
we really want to combine our strengths. Yes.
Beautiful.
To create something new, right?
Yes.
But there is, I think, in general, a difference in how female entrepreneurs do this and how male entrepreneurs
Yeah.
would do this.
Yeah, I understand because also everything that female entrepreneurs do is also soulful or something.
Soulful.
Is that a good word?
I don't know.
I don't know, from emotions.
Yes.
I think is not. Yeah, I don't know, but also it's a man's world. It's a man's world.
I mean, look at the fashion industry.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost all men.
Yeah. And it's for women. So
Yeah, so
it's
it's
just very opposite.
yeah.
And yeah.
That's why we
Yeah,
chose
got
the
a
scent to
point.
be gender neutral, of course,
Yeah.
because we don't want to be just catering to women or just catering to men.
Yeah.
It has to be for everyone. And
Mm-hmm.
but the biggest thing I think is that we have a different approach and a different way in working together. Also the
Yeah.
people we work with are not that we choose it, but there are a lot of women that we work with.
They get things done. They get
things
done.
done.
Yeah.
But the person behind the camera is a man, so yeah, it doesn't matter. We work with
But-
everybody, but we do see the difference.
Yes, we
especially
do.
when we do meetings.
Yes.
Remember the
On
meeting we
point.
had?
Yes, it was a good one though. It was like, okay, so what is the next step? It's not like it's going
It made us
downwards.
think.
Yeah,
I mean, men are often like
very
okay,
strict or something.
no, not but straight to the point, and that's
Straight to the
good
point.
in certain things.
Yeah.
But I notice when we talk to women about our ideas or projects, they're more willing to jump in and like, oh, did you think about this?
Yeah.
Or I could link you to this one. When the men are more like, okay, so but what have you done now? And what are your numbers? And that's more
yeah.
of a, it's more result driven than the passion.
Yeah.
At least what I experience and what I experience in the meeting as well. Like, yeah, but what is your plan? Like
We have to
that.
be ready all time.
Yeah, yeah.
All the
But
time.
it did provoke thoughts like, okay, maybe we
Yeah.
can have a different approach when we do meetings or whatever.
Yes.
So
But that's for the meeting part. But with women, like you said, it's just more with passion, and that's the thing that we see also in our own skills and community
yeah.
and things that we do behind level 29, because we do a lot of stuff in between.
Yeah.
Right? So if we were with dealing with women, it's just like a sort of humble thing as well, and you feel like a certain, I think for me, I feel like it's a safe space as well.
Yeah.
But for instance, with the guys, you feel like some aggression, I think you mean as well. Or is it?
Aggression, is
Yeah,
that
a
the
little
right
bit.
word?
I don't know if it's, is there another word for
Or
us?
competitive, maybe?
I
More
think that's,
competitive instead of
yeah,
working together.
yeah, okay, yeah. That's
It's
it.
more you versus them and what
Mhm.
can you do for me and
Instead
what is in it for us, which is not a bad way to think, because you should always think like what is in it for us,
Mhm.
because otherwise you're just doing stuff
Yes.
that's silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think there's a difference in the way, at least in this industry, the way
Yeah.
we handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, we've seen this a couple times now,
Yeah.
so that's very
But in the journey
intriguing.
that we had, we are also strict, and we had
Yeah.
like every week we have on Mondays the meetings, and we had
Mhm.
like pointers that we want to tackle.
Yeah, no,
and-
we work structured.
Yeah,
That-
yes,
That's not.
structured.
I don't think that there's a real difference between men and women. That's just
Mhm.
characterized and how you are organized
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't think that's typically a male trait or a
Mhm.
female trait, but yeah, they are different in.
What happened?
Okay, I don't know what that was, but
Something fell.
yeah, the deal fell through. No, joke.
Oh,
So
it would be nice. It would be nice right now. Would help us.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know what that threw me off. So I don't know
Yeah.
what I was talking about anymore.
No.
But it doesn't matter. But I do think there's a difference in approach, in the way we handle business, and the way we wanna be bosses or
Yeah.
CEOs, or the way we wanna run our team
Yes.
is totally different. We really wanna lean into people's strengths,
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's necessarily a female entrepreneur thing.
No.
So don't come for me. I'm telling you
Oosh.
right now, don't
Oh.
come for me because people are gonna pick things. Oh, she's bashing male entrepreneurs.
No.
You had your time, so I don't give a, whatever.
Got you.
Question of the week.
Question of the week
What is it?
is, what's been your biggest challenge you faced as female entrepreneurs, and how did you overcome it?
You're holding
Wow,
it like a
sorry. Yeah, I'm
controller.
sorry.
That's funny. So, okay, what's
Again,
been the biggest challenge you face as female entrepreneurs, and how did you overcome it?
yes,
Oh, there's so many challenges.
they are
Okay, but as female entrepreneurs, Jesus.
as female entrepreneurs.
I don't know if it's as females.
As females,
I don't think we should
no, skip the female
zone.
part. I
Yeah.
think.
As an entrepreneur, we had a lot of challenges, like getting the finances together.
The shamane.
Yeah. Um.
I think patience as well, because the part that you have to wait.
Yeah, we have to wait a lot.
Yes.
Before things are tested, before
Yes.
things are good.
The waiting part is one of the things I had struggled with. But
Yeah.
in fashion, you have to wait a lot to achieve things. So I have a little bit of experience with waiting, but
Well, the biggest challenge I think is also just teamwork.
okay.
More as in I was used to do things on my own,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have to work with you. Not like it's
Patience.
a punishment, but yeah. I
Yeah.
did get challenged, and I'm still challenged every time with patience, because I'm a fast learner.
Yeah, I'm a little
And I
bit
tend
slower.
to but I still need to be patient. But I think the biggest challenge was that we realized that we need to own in our strengths.
Yeah.
So you do what you do best for now, and I do what I do best
Yes.
for now. Because otherwise it just wouldn't go as fluid. Yeah.
Glitches. Yeah, but it's also a thing you have to how you say this. English is not my first language.
No, it's not.
people. So I
So
have to
again,
think.
don't come for us.
To get to this point, to own your strength, that's also a thing you have to learn, and that's why I'm so glad that we already work together as behind
The thing is
Oh.
not yeah.
that we Kim, darn.
Ja, ik zag het in mijn ogen en ik denk dat ding loopt niet.
Yes,
Ja.
but
okay.
I was saying something about that we already worked with each other
Yeah,
with
we work
music,
together, so yeah, so
and
we
stuff,
know
so we
how
knew- yeah, how our
how our dynamic is and
Yes,
how we work. We get
exactly.
things done. That's
Yes.
one thing for sure.
Yeah.
But the biggest challenge was definitely patience, waiting for things to happen,
yeah.
waiting for things to get through, like our finances, like the
Yes.
production line,
Yeah.
like the studio that we're in, building this
Without money.
without a lot of money.
Yeah, and there was a little
There
bit.
was a little budget.
little
yeah,
bit.
because
Yes.
otherwise,
Yo,
yeah.
we wouldn't have achieved this stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of DIY projects, do it yourself, but
Yeah.
hey, it still works
Exactly.
because it's a really nice studio. You should check out our Instagram, by the
Yeah.
way.
And our website.
Level 29. But yeah, biggest challenge, I would say that
Yeah.
patience.
I think so too.
Patience, waiting. I don't think a lot of entrepreneurs tell you that there's a lot of waiting and a lot of
Doing overs.
yes.
Yeah, think through, but just stop and think and see if it works, and then after
Yeah.
you have to do it again
And again and
Sometimes-
again and again.
a few times, and then afterwards
Because when
know
you think
now.
about it, we were supposed to start with a candle, but we ended up with
with liquid.
fragrance sticks and the spray.
Exactly.
So yeah.
It's a journey itself.